here, Grand Slam track, Miami, day number 1. We're on to the women's short sprints. Race 1 is the 100 meters. There you look in lane 1 is Kayla White, representing the U.S. and World Relays next week, but she's got this today.
This is Favor Ofili, represents Nigeria. She's the indoor and outdoor record holder at 200 meters. She was a finalist in Paris as well.
Yep, one of those great Dennis Shaver sprint crew sprinters. There's Brittany Brown, bronze in Paris. That's hard to say. Brittany Brown, bronze.
Beep, beep, beep.
Well, I'm going to say it once, not 3 times fast. She's in lane 3. She is a racer. That means she's hired with the group. She's the home team.
This is Melissa Jefferson Wooden, recently married. She's the bronze medalist at 100 meters from Paris and the current slam winner in the short sprints.
Lane 5's Daryl Nita made the finals of the 100 and the 200 in Paris, 4th and 5th, so close. So this fits her. She's going to race both those here, and she's quick in both events.
One of the biggest stars in our sport. This is Gabby Thomas, 3 gold medals in Paris, won the long sprint slam. The crowd appreciating her right now and is stepping down to challenge Melissa Jefferson Wooden in the short sprints.
One of those athletes that folks come to see for sure. Tamari Davis, world champion, gold medal in a 4x1 in Budapest for Team USA.
And rounding out the field, this is Jaisha Sears. This is her first year pro. She's a 5-time NCAA finalist for the University of Tennessee. She's gone 10.77 legal. She's on the outside, but she's definitely someone to watch.
And this is a track that has produced a lot of really fast 100-meter times for the women. Don't blink or you miss it. Steve Graham, talk fast.
Actually, Thomas got a reasonable start, but right there in the middle, Jefferson Wooden looks as though she's got this one at the moment, but also going well is Tamari Davis. But it's going to be Jefferson Wooden who's going to take this one. Oh, not by much, but she gets it. Ooh, Dad, let's look at the time. What is going on in Miami? 10.75. We look for the wind. It's illegal, sadly for her. The first race where it's been over the limit. Well, it was close for her in terms of a legal 10.75. That would have been phenomenal. The win. What about Tamari Davis? Just right there. Just 400ths behind. Ofili under 11 seconds. Thomas under 11 seconds. Sears under 11 seconds. Sensational sprinting.
I don't really care. If I'm a woman and I run 10.7, I don't care what the wind is. It's up on the clock, man. But allowable in your mind.
Yes.
Out of the blocks, you could see Gabby just popped straight up, and when that happened, I knew she wasn't going to be able to accelerate through with the rest of the women. But technically, Melissa Jefferson is very, very solid. She came out of her dry phase very smoothly, let her head come up by itself, and transitioned into her top speed, which is really good right now, as we saw from her 200 meters. As you can see, like I mentioned, allowing her head to come up, not bringing it up. And because of that, she's able to transfer what she did out of the blocks into her acceleration, get into her top speed, maintain through the line. A little bit rolly with her arms coming through the latter part of the finish.
Yeah.
She'll look
like
back
an
at that.
overextension with the arms.
She'll look back at that and want to make some adjustments. But overall, you run 10.7.
This is the women's short sprints. Race number 2, the 100 meters. Thelma Davies in there. She's from Philadelphia, went to LSU. Jenna Prandini had a great showing as a challenger in Kingston, finished 2nd overall, and is back here now for another bite of the apple in Philly.
And this is Tamari Davis in lane 3. She's just 22. This young lady has so much promise. She was 2nd fastest ever to 10.85 in 2022. Keep an eye out for her. This is Melissa Jefferson Wooden, and she's just having the slam of a lifetime, undefeated in all of her races so far. Well, no, she lost to Gabby, but not yesterday. No. Dominated Gabby here. Wow, you hear that reception for the 3-time Olympic gold medalist from Paris. Gabby, disappointed in the 200. Should have a good showing here, but it's going to be hard to keep up with Melissa Jefferson. And this is Dina Asher-Smith. She competed in the long sprints in Kingston. This is her debut in the short sprint. She was 4th in the 200.
A trophy case full of global medals, doesn't she?
Yes, she
Solera
does.
Barnes, who is actually the U.S. indoor champ at 60. Let's see if he can finish off the X40 after that. And then in lane 8, Jaden Mays, who just came off an indoor NCAA title as a team for the Oregon Ducks. That's the field. Here's the call.
And they get away first time, and look at Jefferson Wooden already got a big start. Gabby Thomas 2 meters behind at this point. Tamari Davis going well in 2nd, but miles the world this year by meters.
Nasty.
10-7.
At first glance, it might look like Melissa Jefferson simply got a great start and comfortably cruised to victory. But when you break this race down phase by phase, it becomes clear that her advantage was about much more than just a quick reaction out of the blocks. From the very first steps, Melissa looked incredibly composed. She exploded out of the blocks and immediately began building speed without any wasted movement. Many sprinters tend to raise their torso too early while trying to accelerate, which can limit their ability to continue gaining momentum. Jefferson did the opposite. She maintained an excellent drive angle and gradually transitioned upright while continuing to accelerate efficiently. It's especially interesting to compare her first 30 to 40 meters with Gabby Thomas. Gabby had a decent reaction to the gun, but it quickly became apparent that she lacked the explosive acceleration Jefferson was displaying on this day. The gap began to form very early, and by the middle of the race Melissa had already established a significant advantage over the field. The key phase of the race came between roughly 40 and 70 meters. This is often where elite sprint races are won or lost. While most athletes are reaching their top speed and trying to hold it, Jefferson not only reached maximum velocity earlier than her rivals but was also able to maintain it exceptionally well. Her stride remained powerful and consistent, while her arm action helped sustain momentum without any visible signs of tension. Another aspect that stood out was her running mechanics. Throughout the race, she appeared remarkably relaxed, which is one of the defining characteristics of world-class sprinters. When athletes begin to tighten up, their speed usually drops. Jefferson showed very little of that. Even in the final meters, she stayed in control, maintaining smooth and efficient movement all the way through the finish line. Tamari Davis also deserves recognition for her performance. She remained competitive during the early stages and tried to challenge the leaders. However, as the race unfolded, it became clear that Jefferson was operating at a different level. She gradually increased her advantage and left little opportunity for anyone to challenge for the win. As for Gabby Thomas, this was not one of her strongest races. The Olympic champion is known for her exceptional speed, endurance and dominance in the longer sprint events, but in this race she was unable to recover from the deficit created during the acceleration phase. Against a Melissa Jefferson performing at this level, that proved to be too much ground to make up. Perhaps the most impressive thing about this performance was how effortless it looked. From the stands and on the broadcast, it felt as though Jefferson was in complete control from the moment the race began until she crossed the finish line. Those are often the performances that signal an athlete is reaching a new level of form. If Melissa Jefferson continues to race with this combination of speed, confidence, and technical execution, she will undoubtedly be one of the major names to watch throughout the season. Based on performances like this, she has firmly established herself as one of the leading contenders in women's sprinting today.